Hello. In today's video, I will talk about the Three of Wands. So, how I understand this card is it is in the suit of Wands. In a regular deck of cards, it would be in the suit of clubs, so it would be the Three of Clubs. The element associated with this particular family or suit is fire. The color is red. If we're talking about the Buddha family, how I associate it is with the Buddha family Padma. The Three of Wands is a continuation of the two. If you listened to my last video, you will know that there are three cards that kind of go in a series, and I often think of them as like this trio, where the Two of Wands is talking about planning for a journey or planning for the future. The Three is talking about venturing into the world with that plan. The Four is going to talk about returning from that journey. When this card is in its upright position, it's going to represent someone who has kind of taken the leap of faith, where they have planned for the journey and have gone out and actually started the journey. It's going to represent this openness to possibility, where the plan is not this rigid plan that has no movement. And instead, it's like, planning it and being able to go out into the world, into the unfamiliar, with this understanding that things will probably shift and change, and hopefully will shift and change you in the process. And so this card is going to represent that kind of openness. This card, when it was developing, was one of the cards that actually, it was after it was developed, was one of the cards that reminded me of one of my loved ones. It wasn't really until after I saw the guy standing on the card that I realized it reminded me of one of my brothers, my brother Aaron. And when I think about why that might be, why he jumped into this card, I think about his adventurous spirit. He often has these ideas about things that he would like to do, and many times he will plan for going out there into the world to try out these things that he has this idea about. And so it's the second card in, like I say, this trio, where in the first card is actually the planning stage. Here in this card, it's the adventure stage. And so you're going out there and just, trying out how are things going to work out with my plan and with this journey and with the new possibilities. In its reversed position, this card is going to represent being kind of stuck in the confines of the familiar. And so I often think about like a job where maybe you're not so happy in the job, but you are unable to really change that situation and that environment. And so it's familiar, even though it may be draining you, you stay stuck in it. And so where in its upright position, it's talking about taking opportunities and expanding out into like these new possibilities. In its reverse position, it's going to represent not taking those opportunities, where you're not going to pull your resume together and update it, and you're not going to send it out to people and apply for jobs. Like, it's not doing those things. In the next video, I will talk about the Four of Wands, and that will complete this kind of trio, although it's, of course, the four of this particular family. I think that's all I want to say about this card for now. I would like to thank you for joining me. I look forward to talking to you about the Four of Wands in the next video. Thanks again.